I've got a bike again. So as many of you may know, due to unforeseen financial circumstances, I had to sell my 450 RL, which left me bikeless. I didn't want to be bikeless forever, so I just basically went with one of the cheapest bikes that I actually wanted. So I would have been fine with another DRZ400, a KTM 300, Husqvarna 300, or another WR250R. I was considering one as well, but WR250Rs are very pricey in my area. You can't touch one for it's $4,000 or over, essentially, if you want a WR250R. So that wasn't happening either. I'm sure you're probably looking at the bike too. Like, I enjoy like more like dual sport enduro style riding. So like, you're probably looking at this thinking, why the hell did he buy a Supermoto? Well, first off, that was the cheapest one I found. So, and also one of the cleanest. Like, I didn't want like a total like POS, like something that needs like a lot of work. I didn't want a basket case. This thing has higher miles, but it runs great. Higher miles on Supermotos are less scary. Well, unless they were stunted, then it's a little more scary, but this one has clearly not been stunted. It doesn't have any signs of it being looped or dropped or anything like that. I mean, this thing is super clean. Like, there's not a scratch in any of the plastics. The frame is super clean. It is the best color, black, in my opinion. Just overall, this is a really clean bike, and I'm sure you're probably wondering, how much did I get it for? $2,800. I got really lucky with it. The guy that I was messaging posted this, literally, he posted this 30 minutes before I messaged him. And he basically just let me go with like buying it because I was the first one to message, which I guess that's honorable as far as Facebook Marketplace is concerned. Really, really nice bike. I mean, in great shape. You can tell it was neglected for the past couple of years. He said that he hasn't really ridden it since he bought it in 2022. $2,800, that's what it got me. It's crazy that I got it for that cheap because I had my old DRZ probably in 2017, I want to say, 2016 or 2017. And I bought that somewhere in southeast Minnesota. I paid $2,400 for that then, and that was the cheapest DRZ. I remember that was the cheapest DRZ I could find. So it blows my mind that post-COVID, which Marketplace is crazy now. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I go on it and like things I think should be like $1,500 are now $3,000. So the fact that I was able to pull this for $2,800 blows my mind. Like, the next cheapest DRZ was $3,800. The guy wouldn't take any less than $3,700. So, and that bike was in way worse shape than this. It had a lot of rust on the frame. You could just tell by the photos. It had a lot of rust on the frame. It had like a lot of little issues that it had. It had a lot less miles, but you could tell it's been more abused off-road, which isn't necessarily a bad thing as long as it was maintained, but that one didn't look like it was maintained. So yeah, like I said, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. Time to start modding it. Besides the wheels, handlebars, potentially a seat, and suspension, I'm not doing anything with it beyond that. This thing's just gonna get the piss road out of it. Yeah, DRZs are cheap, man. It's awesome. Well, shouldn't say that. No bikes are cheap right now, but I found a cheap one. So yeah, peace guys. Appreciate you watching. Let's just consider it a little channel update. If you'd be interested in a build series, comment below. Let me know what you guys think.